Hi, today I'd like to ask for your opinion on dress codes. To start with, what do you think is the purpose of dress codes in society?
Well, I think the main purpose is to help people dress appropriately for different situations. In places like schools or workplaces, they create a professional and respectful environment. They also help reduce confusion about what to wear and minimize judgment based on expensive fashion.
That makes sense. So, what are the main advantages of having a dress code?
One major advantage is that it makes people look more organized. It also reduces the pressure to follow trends, especially for students who can't afford expensive clothes. When everyone dresses similarly, people feel more equal and can focus more on work or study.
But surely there are some disadvantages too, right?
Definitely. They can limit personal freedom and prevent people from expressing their individuality. Some codes are too strict or uncomfortable, which can affect confidence. That's why I believe dress codes should be flexible rather than rigid.
Do you think what we wear really matters?
Yes, I do, especially for first impressions. Dressing neatly shows you are serious and respectful. However, in the long run, your personality and behavior are much more important than your appearance.
You've probably heard the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. What does that mean to you?
It means we shouldn't judge people solely on how they look. Someone might look simple, but they could have great abilities. True value comes from the inside, not the outfit.
Do you feel like people judge you by your appearance?
Yes, quite often, especially when meeting for the first time. For example, if I dress too casually, people might think I'm not serious. It's not always fair, but it's common.
Have you ever judged someone else based on their clothes?
To be honest, yes, sometimes it happens unconsciously, but after talking to them, I often find my first impression was wrong. It's taught me not to judge people too quickly.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable because of what you were wearing?
Oh, definitely. One time I wore casual clothes to an event that turned out to be very formal. I felt so out of place and lost my confidence. Now I always check the dress code beforehand.
Speaking of rules, do you think school uniforms are a good idea?
Yes, I do. They create equality and stop students from comparing brand name clothes. It helps them focus on education as long as the uniforms are comfortable.
Should people be free to wear whatever they want at work or school then?
I think there should be a balance. People should have some freedom, but complete freedom might lead to inappropriate dressing, which affects the environment. Basic rules are necessary to ensure respect.
How important is appearance when it comes to job interviews?
It's very important for that first impression. It shows you are well prepared and professional. Of course, your skills get you the job, but your appearance opens the door.
Does that mean dress codes limit our personal freedom?
To some extent, yes, but I think this limitation is acceptable in professional settings. Sometimes discipline is more important than personal style.
How exactly does clothing reflect a person's personality?
It can show your style or confidence level. Some like simple clothes, others like flashy ones. It gives a general idea, but remember, personality is much deeper than what's on the surface.
What kind of clothes do you consider appropriate for formal occasions?
Usually neat and elegant clothes like suits, dresses, or traditional formal outfits. The key is to look respectful and not too flashy.
Finally, what advice would you give someone about dressing appropriately?
I'd say think about the occasion and the people you'll meet. It's always better to be slightly more formal than too casual. Most importantly, choose something clean and comfortable so you can feel confident.